Hey there, Tater Tots, and welcome to another Happy Potato Server update. This is obviously not the Happy Potato Server. This is my creative world, and the reason I'm here is because I recorded building the exterior of the lava house, but the footage messed up. My recording program just completely screwed everything up. That chicken is going to go die in lava. Oh, or not. Alright, fair enough. So this is the test build I made of it, and I just want to show you that, and I guess give you a sneak peek into my creative world where I just kind of mess around with a whole bunch of stuff. Like there's the demo version of the tree harvester. Right here I'm working on an auto hatching chicken farm, where half of it puts the eggs into over here and half of it just shoots the eggs out to hatch more chickens. And then just a whole bunch of stuff you can see. That's part of my TacoCraft build. Potatoton Abbey assets are over there, where I was checking out different windows and that kind of thing. Just all kind of stuff. Some more auto harvesters. But I figured I'd go ahead and show you a little bit of this. You can see all around the different park layouts that I tried. Different windows. So there's just that. And real quick, I'll go ahead and recreate this exterior front, just so you guys can see it. I was really bummed about that because I talked a lot. I think I talked a lot about D&D in that, Dungeons and Dragons. It's a game I love to play with friends, and with Paprika, my wife. It's good fun, you know? You create your own world and do basically whatever you want. I like to create interesting stories. I like to challenge players. I'm normally the DM. I like to challenge players with hard moral choices, like who to save, and like presenting them with enemies. Sorry, we're gonna go ahead and start the base with this. But anyways, presenting them with enemies that killing them would make their lives easier, but it's also like a terrible thing to do. And I'm happy that most of the time they take the hard way out, because they're not horrible people. And it's fun to see what they'll do, and seeing them sometimes upset that they choose to attack a certain group of people because they think it'll be most beneficial in the long run to everyone's well-being, that kind of thing. Alright, so this front here, pretty basic, just step in this, and then that goes out to however far you want it, and on the end you make it a corner and you put a block, and then you do another corner and you take it back that way. I've been using the pillar quartz block here, and then everything is capped with the smooth stone stair. Pretty simple design, but lots of use of the stairs to create depth. So this whole bottom row is stone brick, and then more quartz as the kind of anchor. These go on all the corners, and here's the front where the door is, like you can see it there. I probably don't even need to really rebuild this, but just in case somebody wants to see exactly how the design is. And then like this, and we'll go ahead and put that and have just windows there, I guess. And over here, oh, I didn't do this side right. Poo. Alright. At least I'm in creative, and this is easier to fix. I didn't go back far enough. and we'll go ahead and fill that in. Yeah, but I'm normally the dungeon master, and I like to challenge them with moral things and to do strange things, like create scenarios where the bad guy isn't always who they think it was, that kind of thing. If I am a player, I either like to be something like a bard, doing a lot of the talking, being the party face, or just like a fighter, something really physical, fighter barbarian. When I play barbarians, though, I get myself killed a lot. I charge too much. I remember taking a bunch of, they're called feats. It's just bonuses for your character. Let's see here. And we have a door that will go here. Yeah, but taking feats that make it so he could move farther so that I could go attack people quicker. And it was just a terrible idea. I think I want that there, yep. Because it just got me separated from the party and then killed. But yeah, I find D&D a lot of fun. I love video games, and it's kind of like your own video game that you're designing and playing with your friends. And it's better than any video game, at least so far, because you can really do anything in it. It's whatever you want it to be, whatever you and your players want it to be. It's a lot of teamwork and creativity and good storytelling. When I DM, I don't normally DM to be very lethal to my players. It's usually more about storyline. Like, they can still die, but one, I'm not the best at designing encounters to be super challenging, so they rarely have a very tough time with it. But two, like, even if somebody dies, I would give them, ways to get their character back via revives or some other weird scenario if they wanted it. Because to me, it's more about the story than it is about the actual fighting. And some people, like it just for fighting, and that's fine too. But myself, I really like making my own story with it. All right, so you can see this top ledge, giving it more depth, and I like the combination of the smooth stone brick and the nether brick. And then up here, I'm going to add a little bit more to it by adding a little bit of trim. I'm not sure what to call it. Extra, though. And along the top of it is going to be this. And then when we hit the corners, we're going to do it so that we can get a corner step. And to do that, you have to have at least 2 blocks, because this corner needs to be able to become a corner. Like, you can't, it's physically impossible to do these only 3 wide, because you can do it over here, but then when you place it over here, that doesn't work. So you have to do it this is the smallest it can be for how I want it to look, which kind of sucks. I wish it could be a little smaller, but it still looks good. I just like adding more depth and that kind of thing. And at this point, I've already played Lava Monster with people on the server, and we decided that my ceiling might not be high enough. So that is something that might change. And if we play Lava Monster again, I'll show it. But we're thinking about trying to make the house bigger and the ceiling higher so that it's easier to platform. And then the roof is just smooth stone half slab like this, and that's really all there is to it. Then the inside is just the floor is filled with lava, and that's that. So in a sec, I will go back onto the server to look. But this is the basic design. The windows don't matter, their placement. It's just I picked what I thought would look nice. So obviously the one on the server is going to look a little bit different because the wall lengths are different. But that's the basic design. Whenever there's a corner, put a pillar. This is what the front door looks like. You step through, and I do have a button on the other side, so that looks something like this. The floor on this one's too low though. But yeah, this isn't creative, and I'll go show you the couple changes that I made on the server. Looks like there's a couple of people on the server. Recording something. 1 sec. Oh, that's the villagers making noise. Beaver released them, I guess, and they're running amok. Anyways, over here, you can see the building is finished, and it has all these corner pieces. I really like it. We threw a bed out in front so that when we died, we'd revive right there. So, floor is lava game, now open. Don't leave your stuff, put them in here. You can put a bunch of stuff in here. This is all the leftover building supplies that I had. And then fire resistance potions for lava monster. We also threw some steaks in here for if anybody was still alive and was hungry. So I stuck with 3 minutes. It turns out that's way longer than you need in this area. So the changes. I did have a plant here, but someone accidentally broke it while we were playing. A little cactus. I'll probably put one back. But little shelves that I haven't thought of anything to put on yet. I changed this up a little bit because you couldn't jump onto it with how low the ceiling was. So if I raise the ceiling, this might change. But I also might bring a lot of the platforms out a little bit from the wall because I don't like this trim either. So this definitely has room for improvement, but it's here. My kind of new-ish design for the toilet. And by the way, all this is done survival. I'm just doing this so I can show you. Is the cauldron with the hopper? Yeah, hopper into the back, and then the anvil on top to look like the tank. And then if you want, and you have a wall next to it, you can put the trapdoor there so that it looks like it. When you open it up, it doesn't look like it, but when it's down, it kind of looks like a toilet seat. So there's that. Beds are over there. Oh, well, this is a phonograph. You know, like an old music player. So there's the music part, and where like the vinyl or whatever the album would be, and here's the funnel that the sound would come out of. And a little thing over here. It's a little deceptive because it's hard to jump. I don't even know if you can make this jump from here. Yeah, you kind of hit the ceiling. That might change when the ceiling is raised. But at the moment I made it so that people would, I guess I would trick them into going over there so they couldn't make it. But also if you don't jump high enough or at the edge enough, because that's on a fence, you'll just fall. So yeah, this is the Floor is Lava build that is finished, and the next episode we'll be playing it a few rounds. I hope you enjoy. I might end up making a standalone map for this game with bigger and better because it'll be made in creative. So let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching. Sorry that most of this video was actually on a creative server, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye! So basically I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to build an interior of things that are non-flammable, for one,